Hi, and welcome to my video on the derivative product rule number 3. Using the product rule of the derivatives. Here we go. The k of x is equal to f of x times the g of x. Find the value of the k prime of negative 1. So the k of x is equal to x squared plus x times 3x minus 6. So this is the f of x. And this is the g of x. So the derivative is, in terms of f, is, we could write down, it's f prime times g plus f times g prime. So just to write that down again right here. So this would be x squared plus 2 derivative times the g, which is 3x minus 6, add on f, which is x squared plus 2 times 3x minus 6 derivative. So here it is. So I'm just filling in what f is and what g is into this. So we have derivative here is derivative of x squared is 2x, derivative of 2 is 0. So this is 3x minus 6, add on. We got x squared plus 2, and the derivative of 3x minus 6 is 3. Now, we can multiply all this out and simplify it and then put the negative 1 in, or we can put the negative 1 in here now. So I have a either or. I can multiply it out and get 6x squared minus 12x, add on 3 times x squared plus 2 is 3x squared plus 6, add it up, and I get 9x squared minus 12x plus 6. Now I can do the derivative. What is the derivative when x is negative 1? So now I can put the negative 1 in, like this. And so negative 1 squared is 1, so that's a 9. 12, negative 12 times negative 1 is 12. Plus 6, so that's 21, 27. Or, if I didn't want to simplify this, I could put the negative 1, leave that alone, and put the negative 1 in here and get an answer. Put the negative 1 in here and get an answer. Put the negative 1 in here and get an answer. And 3, and then multiply these together without simplifying. So you can simplify it like this, and then put the negative 1 in, or you can put the after your derivative is done, without expanding it out, you can put the negative 1 in here. And this would be true for this. Let's see what the derivative. So this is the f of x, and this is the g of x. Because it says the k of x is the f of x plus the g of x. F of x, g of x. So the k derivative is f prime times g, add on f times g prime. And so this is x plus, better be careful, x4 minus x squared. So that's f, and I'm going to get the derivative of it after. And the g is x to the 7 plus 2x cubed 6. So that's f, getting the derivative of. This is g. Now I'm going to write down f, which is x to the 10 plus x to the 4 minus 4. And the g is x to the 7 plus 2x cubed plus 4. And I'm going to do a derivative. Okay, again, it's f prime, which is here. There's f. Just make sure, yep. And there's the g, and this is f, which is this expression right here, times the g. Just got to be careful writing it down. So the derivative of this expression here is 10x to the 9 plus 4x cubed minus 2x times the g, which which is x to the 7, 2x cubed plus 6. Now I have to write this one down because that's the f, no derivative on the f, so we just write it down again. Now we do the derivative of the g, which is 7x to the 6. 2 times 3 is 6x squared, and the derivative, and that's a 6, see? I see the mistake right here. You just got to be careful with this though. So the derivative of 6 is a 0, so that's a 6x squared, that's 7x to the 6. Now, if you multiply all this out, you would have a lot of work. So I just kept it k to the negative 1. So it's easy now just to fill in without expanding this trinomials and without expanding this and adding it together. It's easier if you just take the expression and put the negative 1 in the place of x rather than expand it out. So I got it in there. Now I'm going to put the negative 1 in here. Just be careful. That's all. Negative 1 to the 10th power. Negative 1 to the 4th power. And I selected negative 1 not to be, just to be an easier number to put in because the powers of negative 1 are easy to do. So let's simplify this first one. So negative 1 to the 9th is odd, so it's negative 1, so that's negative 10. Negative 1 to an odd power is negative 1, so that's negative 4. Negative 2 times negative 1 is 2. Okay, we got that one done. Negative 1 to an odd power is negative 1. Negative 1 to an odd power is negative 1. So 2 times negative 1 is negative 2. Plus 6. Add on. Make sure to see that addition there. So we do this bracket. Negative 1 to a 10th power is even, so it's a 1. Negative 1 to an even power, so that's a 1. Minus 4. And here we have negative 1 to an even power is 1, so that's a 7. Negative 1 to an even power is 1, so that's plus 6. So let's simplify each bracket. That's negative 14, negative 12. And that's a 3, and negative 3 and 6 is 3. And that's 2, negative 4 is negative 2. And 7 and 6 is 13. Now we got the brackets inside. Bend that, we got the brackets done. So we multiply the brackets to get negative 36. And that's negative 26. And that gives us a negative 62 in total. So a very difficult problem, but when you do the derivative of the product, and now once you get that done, it's easier to sub that in here, but you got to be very careful putting the negative 1 in working these to these. But that's way quicker than expanding all, multiplying these trinomials and multiplying these trinomial times a binomial, then adding them up. This is easier, but just be careful. There's another type of problem we did with the product rule. Again, I like to vary the type of problems that you do. And again, if you like my video, click the like button, click the subscribe button. Visit my math website, www.mathfullyexplained.com, to find more information about me, my videos, and the content. That's the content on my YouTube channel called Math Fully Explained. Thank you for viewing my video. Hope the video helped you. Bye-bye.